Uh-oh, guys. Look who's here. It is Mongo, and he is out of his enclosure, and he is wide awake. So, depending on when your bearded dragon went into brumation, right around now is the time that they're going to start waking up, because they only go to sleep for, a month or two, and it's not even a sleep. I should say they only become super lazy instead of just a little lazy. So I heard tapping on the enclosure this morning, and I already knew what that was, because if you look at Mongo's head, you'll see it shedding here. The shed made me realize he's getting ready to come out of brumation. Now, what do you expect when your bearded dragon comes out of brumation? Well, typically, especially if it's a male, they're ready to breed. He's out, and he's full of energy, and he's strutting around, and he's walking real high. There he goes. He's walking high, picking his stomach up because he's out. He's looking for the ladies. Also, first thing he does when he's out of brumation is he goes right to Archimedes' tank, because him and Archimedes, they're friends. So, which is kind of where he's going right now. He wants to know, and before brumation, I always let them out. They interact with each other. They go to each other's tank. They're just the best of buddies. But Archimedes went into brumation after Mongo, like 2 to 3 weeks. Well, Mongo doesn't know that. So he wants to know, hey, where's my buddy? And your buddy's still sleeping. That's where he is. So he's going to have to realize that. The other thing is, when Mongo went into brumation, because I have my tanks all over the place, that is when Ripto came in. So as a side note, on Archimedes' enclosure, there's this piece of cardboard here, because it goes Archimedes' enclosure, Ripto's tank, Mongo's enclosure to the left. So Mongo's enclosure also has a piece of cardboard. Why? Well, because when Mongo was right here knocking on Archimedes' cage to wake him up, Ripto said that. He's fine. He's just posturing, very defensive, because he had this giant yellow creature right outside his house, and he didn't know what it was. So, what do you do when your bearded dragon comes out of brumation that's different than normal? Well, there's things that I like to do that I think a lot of people like to do, and we get them down in an assortment. But one is, with all my reptiles, I weigh my reptiles every month, except if it's a reptile that goes into brumation, because then I don't take them out, I don't interact with them as much when they're brumating. So we're going to get our scale. We're going to zero our scale out here. Perfect. We're going to take Mongo. We're going to place him inside real quick. Okay, excellent. And we're going to get his weight. Go back into grams. It's 375 grams. Let's see if that's accurate. Again, put them on there. I like to do this twice. Get the weight of the container. Zero it out. Insert reptile. Yeah, okay, so about 390 grams. All right, that's fine. We'll make a log of that, and then we'll see where he was before brumation and then after brumation. Then, you can come out of here. I always like to check reptile length. Boom to tail. Boom to here. 12. So he's 18 inches. Okay, so we've weighed him. We've measured him. We measure his length. We measure the other thing you should be measuring with any type of lizard. I like to measure width at base of tail. Nice, about 5 inches around. Very cool. We'll log that down. Then I like to give him a bath. So let's give him a bath. Okay, we're back after the bath. So again, a few things to note. Shedding, top of his head. That's fine. That's perfectly healthy. Looks good. Shedding around his eye. That looks fine. He's got it all under control. Great. Claws. So you can see where they were when we trimmed them. They've grown just a little bit, but that's fine. We'll check the back feet. Again, fine, cool. Now, the moment everyone has been waiting for with him are his pores. What do his pores look like after brumating? Okay, so we've switched lenses here to the macro lens, and you can take a look at all of your bearded dragon's pores. Now again, guys, remember, this is only something for male bearded dragons. So we already know Mongo suffered from clogged pores, but we can take a look at them now and we can see they're pretty much all clogged, which is pretty normal. You can see though, oh wait, come on, cut that out. I'm going to try one more little, see if we can cooperate again. Yeah. You can see the ends of them, right here by my thumb, have been rubbed down. So, that's when they do very minimal movement during brumation. So it's a really good time for pores to get clogged. Now, if you guys hadn't seen my updated pore video on him or showing you when I got him, anyone who has a bearded dragon wake up from brumation, guys, don't panic and think that you did something wrong during brumation if your male has clogged pores, or that you're to blame, or that something went wrong with the brumation on his own. That's very, very common for him to have clogged pores, or any bearded dragon to have clogged pores after brumation, because they've sat there and the oil has leached out, but since they barely moved, it just hardened and it didn't rub off on anything. So we're going to just go back to his normal regimen of nice warm water soak with a little bit of massaging of that area once a day for about 15 minutes to 20 minutes for the soak, and then a 2 to 3 minute massage. And within a week, I'll give you guys an update, and that should be all cleared out if I remember to give an update. But this was the video people wanted to see. You guys wanted to see what happens when they wake up. He just woke up this morning. He is wide awake now. So he is going to just be giving me a bit of a pain in the butt until his other friends wake up that he can hang out with. All right, guys. Take care. There's more videos to come. Bye-bye. Bye, Mongo.